What's up, everybody? This is Cholo Loco Pop Your Collar. You gotta check out this podcast. It's on fire. We have it unlimited. So when you check it out, you gotta go like this. You feel me? Bah!
All right. That's the kid we were talking about the other day, Chizzle.
Okay.
That's one. We call him Papa. He's a wild little motherfucker. Echu, what the fuck?
Ichuta.
Oh, Ichuta. Oh, yeah.
Basically means fuck you in Huttese.
Right back at you.
This fool knows the language. That's crazy. Ichuta. All right, guys. Weekly having unlimited. You know what it is, you know what it be, you know what it does. Thank you for joining, everybody. We got Chizzle in the house.
What's up?
Tony Toadbox in the house.
What's up, fam?
Comic books, fuckery, and let's start with the good fuckery. So I got a call from my brother just about maybe, I don't know, an hour ago. And he's like, hey, bro, I need you to help me out, Holmes. And I'm like, what's up, dog? Anything. He's like, hey, put me on the show. Show my picture on the show so I can get some bitches. So I can get some bitches, right?
Where's KJ? Where's KJ in the chat?
I go,
let's send them over.
hey, broski. Anything for you, bro. I'll do that, no problem. But you gotta realize, only fat beard neck niggas is watching my show. And then he clicks to him. He goes, "Oh, fuck, you're right." I'm like, I mean, you gay for the stay. That's on you, bro. I'll do it for you. You asked. You know. So if anybody wants to reach out to my broski, go right ahead. You know, he needs some bitches. And he's like, so yeah. But that was funny as fuck, bro, because it clicked. I could hear it in his voice when it clicked. He's like, wait, never mind, bro. He wants some pen pals because he had a stable, right? And I guess one of them, he got serious with one, and she wanted him to cut off all the other ones, and like to the point where she was checking his inboxes and shit.
Oh,
like
bitch.
Prison baby mama drama, bro. And I was like, bro, and he's laughing, and I'm like, he's like, dog, you gotta do it when you ain't got no money coming in. You gotta get the bitches to send you the money. You gotta play like baby daddy over the letters and shit. And it gets wild. He's like, and I ain't got shit else to do. Baby mama prison drama, bro. That's funny. It's good to hear him because we talk and it's mostly always serious. That was really good to have a conversation with him where we were just laughing and shit. Like,
you gotta try to get on a Love During Lockup, that show.
Yeah, they just got off lockdown because some metal was missing in there, and then once the metal went missing, they had to lock everybody down.
No, did you ever hear of the show Love After Lockup or Love During Lockup?
Yeah, and they be talking through the toilets and shit.
No,
is that the
real
one?
Show that they actually it's like a pen pal thing, but then they actually get together.
Oh, on the outs they get together?
Yeah. It's like a
whole show about it.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
Love After Lockup.
That's nuts. They'll put anything on TV.
Yeah.
All right. So let's what you guys ever watch it?
Oh, I watched that shit religiously.
Yeah.
I didn't even want to watch it, but my friend was watching it, and I just got hooked. I was like, "Oh shit!"
I barely watch TV, so
yeah, Chizzle.
Oh, really?
It's not. He ain't got a lot of time. So a man who is that good ain't got no time to spare, bro. When you do it better, you ain't got time to spare, bro. You know what I'm saying?
He's on the show then.
Chizzle is like this. everybody was cool until I woke up. Like that Roman Reigns shit. Now you guys are fucked. I woke up. All right, funny. Okay, so let's just guys, we gotta end the fucking due to circumstances unbeknownst to the show. We are ending the snack segment, I guess.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys, it was fun while it lasted. I'll go first as usual. What up, Lynx? What up, Hoodcast in the house? Hell yeah, DJ Lynx in the house. That's the homie right there. And if for anybody wanting to, you got the balls, that is an open invitation to the show right now. You want to jump on live, go ahead and hit that shit, and I'll put you up there. So
there's a caveat, right? You said the caveat was they jump on live and you bounce out?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no doubt, bro. So my snack is I couldn't go into a bunch of snacks because I have to regulate snacking. I got the funny shit. Mentos.
The fresh.
So it is red fruit lime. Sugar free. Mm-hmm.
Nice.
I could deal with that. Yeah, I gotta get this away from me because I'm gonna eat the whole fucking thing.
All right.
Wait, is this gum or is it supposed to be like a Laffy Taffy? You just eat it.
Like a chewy?
Hey, gum.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's not the regular one. That's the gum.
Yeah. Damn, it makes your breath like fresh.
Yeah. Fresh for life.
Go ahead, Tony.
All right. I saw this. I went to Dollar General today, and I saw that this said new.
Oh, nice.
It's a brand we all know, but I hadn't seen this because it's just new. It's Coca-Cola Orange Cream Soda.
Oh, go for it.
And what I like about it, it doesn't have the dye to make it orange. So let's see if it actually has.
Oh, okay. Because I bet you that'll make it funky.
Let me see. Yeah. So.
You ain't got a cup with no ice? Oh, he's going raw dog.
Like
it's good. It's not too syrupy. It's not too sugary. It's light. I like it.
Sure.
You got another one?
That's all I got.
Yeah, it's new. Cream soda. If you like cream soda, Coca-Cola cream soda is pretty good.
I accidentally bought some shit like that. Pepsi has one. It's wild cherry with the cream soda.
Really?
I got this, though.
That I want to try.
Cream soda.
And I got it, and I was like, but I only drink zero sugar. And I was like, this one ain't that good. Maybe it was regular sugar. It would taste better. But, yeah, it was wild cherry and cream Pepsi. I was like, yeah, I don't like this.
That's recent that you had it?
Yeah, like a week ago.
Oh, I got to look for that one.
Yeah.
What was it? Wild what?
It's wild cherry Pepsi with cream.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw it. I always try all the weird flavors and shit like that. Sometimes they're really good, and a lot of times, though, they're not.
They're ass, right?
Yeah.
Why do you think it's in a grocery outlet?
Yeah. No, you know why they put stuff at You know why they put it at grocery outlet? They use it as their test market. So they send stuff to grocery outlet first to see how it does. They put it at a low price to get people to buy it.
Oh, that's like a whole reverse of what I was thinking.
Before they get big stores like Safeway to do it, they use grocery outlet as their test market. They offer it to them at a cheaper price, so they'll pick it all up and people will try it. And if grocery outlet sells out of it, then they can be like, "Oh, this works really good." Or if it sits on the shelves at grocery outlet, then they're like, "Dude, nobody wants this shit."
Yeah, nobody wants the peppermint fucking Fruity Pebbles, bro.
Habanero Fruity Pebbles.
Oh, yeah, guys, I got an idea. How about we do habanero Fruity Pebbles?
But sometimes they get the older shit, like right now, you'll see the 4th of July fucking Captain Crunch from last year showing up, or the Halloween shit.
Yeah.
2 days before expiration date.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta watch that expiration date if we learned anything on this show.
Yeah, for real, right? I tell you, for real, I've actually done that every time I go. When is it expired? Okay.
I mean, that's a universal mystery, bro. But I actually have a theory, but I'm saving it for Hoodcast. I gotta be live in the studio with Chizzle because I have to present him as a certificate of doing well.
All right.
You're gonna print it out.
Way older.
What up, brother?
The usual suspects in the house. All right, you want to jump into the Star Wars?
Let's
Hold on,
get
I got
into
my
it.
snack.
Oh shit! That's go ahead.
So
My
we're
bad.
retiring. I thought you said you had an extra one.
Yeah, see, he's prepared. Look at that.
So, you know
Ooh,
me,
I
I
hear
try
the
to keep it
crunching.
safe, but I found this new. I didn't even know this brand. It's called America's Super Nut.
No Diddy. No Diddy.
This is also new product at Dollar General. It's honey roasted pecans. It says
All right, here we go.
antioxidant rich. Heart Smart. That's why I got it. Heart Smart.
I just seen those also.
You did?
Yeah.
They look good. They look good. Oh, wow. It smells good. It's fresh. Let's see.
Yeah, they had some cinnamon ones also.
Yeah, I saw the cinnamon ones. Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go.
Go for it. You could tell that shit
so
is good.
Yeah.
You hear the crunch? So fucking good. If you got Dollar Generals in your neighborhood and you like nuts, bust one out.
Yeah.
I'm so Beavis and Butthead. I can't hear, bro. Every day, all day, he said screw. You know what I mean? I laugh, bro. It never goes away. Immaturely that. All right,
Yeah.
Chizzle, break it on down.
All right. So we got the new High Republic, Fear of the Jedi. I wasn't even gonna read these, but I got a phone call from the comic shop, and they're like, "Hey, you got some comics sitting here." I was like, "Oh shit, okay, cool." I had no idea, and I was like, "All right, I'll come down, I'll pick it up," and I brought it home, and Cobra asked me, "Hey, you want to do something?" I said, "Dude, I just got these comics, so we can do that." So, so I'm gonna just start off by saying I don't know if I just picked bad comics or what, but this one was a little hard to get into for me. It starts off there, just like in the middle of a space battle. One ship is under attack by like some pirates, and they're like, "Oh no, what are we gonna do?" And then all of a sudden, just swoops in a couple of Jedis, and they take them out. But some of the dialogue just got me because the people, they're like, "Oh, thanks, thanks for helping us out." They're all, "It's what we do. We're Jedi." And for me, it's kind of hard to tell by the tone of it because it could be like, "Oh, it's what we do. We're Jedi," or it could be like, "It's what we do. We're Jedi." And it's like, okay, it's hard to tell because it could be really corny, or it could make sense, but it was really hard to tell for me.
Yeah,
so,
it could be Disney,
those are some really
Star
wordy
Wars, or it could be badass Star
bubbles.
Wars.
Yeah.
Those are some really wordy speech bubbles. There's a lot of words in those bubbles.
Yeah, and it's like you're saying, it's very wordy, and it's like almost too much dialogue. There's just I get they're trying to set the scene with their words and stuff, but it just comes across as being too much for me. So I mean, the whole point of it having pictures is you can see what's going on. You don't have to say as much. So they
let it do its thing, right?
Exactly. And after they help out the people, then it kind of jumps around, and then it goes to next thing you know, they're on Naboo. And they're going to like break into some place. It's a whole new set of characters. And it tells you right in the comic, it says, "Oh, to find out about this, go back and read this one," which is kind of cool. If you're not up on it, it does. But if you're, just starting off. Yeah, exactly. Fuck comics and their words.
Yeah.
Words.
It makes it a little hard to follow along.
Because there's
And
no different High Republic things going on.
yeah, and at one point they're walking down the alley and they're talking about how these two people, like I guess they're bounty hunters, how they hooked up last night. And then next thing you know, this other dude comes out of nowhere. And it's like, wait, where'd this guy come from? Because it doesn't even introduce him. He's just there looking like a fucking purple elf. And then all of a sudden, these people show up out of nowhere and they decide they're going to, one girl just starts shooting and you have no idea what she's shooting at. And then there's Jedi there all of a sudden. And you're like, what the fuck is going on? It just jumps around so much. And then the two guys see the Jedi, so they shoot each other with their, they set their guns to stun and they shoot each other. And I don't know, it jumped around a lot and, kind of bothered me. It was really hard to get into. So, the Jedi's there, they work out a thing. Oh, hey, let's work together, blah, blah, blah. Okay, they're going to help them get into this place to get some information. And then it jumps back to the ship that they, had the space battle on. And the Jedi who was in charge of that, she's, back with the fleet, and she's like, oh, hey, comes in and she finds out that all these new people got sent to her. And she's like, well, who's this person? Who's this person? And they get sent to Jedi, and she's kind of worried about it. And she's like, oh, why'd you send this guy out here? So then she's, like when you're showing, she's on the holocron talking to somebody and saying, oh, well, he was kidnapped and, brainwashed and all this stuff. But now we got him back and we're, reprogramming him. And it's like, man, it just kind of jumps all over the place. And yeah. And she's like, I don't trust him. And they're like, well, we're working on it. I was like, okay, that's fine.
and then this motherfucker jumps out of the cuts.
Yeah. And then all of a sudden, then it cuts back to where they're on Naboo and they get into the place that they're trying to go to. And this guy is just standing there in the fucking dark for whatever reason, like he's beating on him, and then he just jumps out at him, and that's where it ends.
Yeah,
like the story just seems so choppy, and like I said, I don't know if I picked bad fucking comics or what, but it was all over the place, and I really had trouble getting into it. It wasn't like the story was like compelling or anything, or I was like, oh, what happens? What happens? It was really just hard to follow along.
Wait a minute. Have we had a Discovery live on the Weekly Habit? A breakthrough live on the Weekly Habit? Live here. Can you betcha? Are you there? Yeah. Yes. Yes. We are live here at the Weekly Habit. And I have it confirmed. Chizzle fucked up and picked the wrong book. Yes. Chizzle made a wrong choice. Back to you, Cobra. Whoa, what a breakthrough, bro.
I know.
Wah, wah, wah.
It happens.
Now is the perfect time for you to use your soundboard.
Yeah, with my fucking direct mic that I can't use. I have to get a direct mic. I have a whatever mic, a condensing mic or whatever fucking Fallen said. It picks up everything instead of just what I'm trying to do. And then my earphones are cheap, so you can hear the sound coming out of my earphones, and my mic picks that up.
Yeah.
We're working on it.
We need to start. We'll start you a GoFundMe.
Just like usual, everybody's got to help cover that. I want to be seen, man. Shout out to Chizzle, who does always show love. I get the good Pokemon, love. So if you're out there and you want to fucking buy some Pokemon and you want a pen pal, a guy in prison, check out Chizzle and check out my brother.
There you go.
Dig Spigs, hey. Go ahead if y'all want to connect. Who am I? Love is love. Love is love. And I'm gonna love my brother regardless. It's not who am I to judge y'all. Maybe it's a good thing I hook somebody up.
Dick pics and your brother could exchange dick pics.
That's fucking wild, bro. This guy said. Anyway, all right. So next book. Oh, what a banger! Tony, you ready?
Yeah.
Actually, you were born ready, bro. Look at that hair.
So unlike Chizzle's book, Wolverine Revenge 5 is good.
Yeah.
So Wolverine Revenge issue 5 begins with a flashback. Colossus and his son Nikolai sitting on the porch during sunset. Colossus says he regrets being a hero after his son brought up that his auntie Magic and him and Colossus have discrepancies in what they have the belief system.
Right.
He says, "I regret being a hero. What I do and am proud of is being a farmer and your father." He says, you know, they finish the sunset and the sun goes back in, and he says, "Faja, you're my hero." So that was the flashback scene. Faja, Dada.
Yeah.
Then in the present time, we have Wolverine has taken out the Omega Boys and set his sights on Sabretooth, who had been watching him via the flying spy cam from the previous issue 4.
Right.
Wolverine heads back and calls out Sabretooth, but Sabretooth isn't alone. Wolverine realizes Sabretooth has been using the kids of the Brotherhood to get revenge on Wolverine. And Nikolai's there with Sabretooth, and they have exchanged words, and Sabretooth says, "Let's go." And Nikolai launches Sabretooth towards Wolverine. A battle ensues. And
let's pause it there for a sec. Sorry, bro.
Go ahead.
Do you think Sabretooth knew that Nikolai was going to do that, or Nikolai betrayed him?
I thought it was a part of the whole...
Yeah. I think it was a betrayal.
You think so? Okay, I can see it that way too.
I don't know.
I can't see that panel, but he said, "Damn you," and he said to Nikolai.
Yeah, he does say go, but I think he meant like him go.
Mm.
And then Nikolai's like, "Fuck you! You're a piece of shit anyway. I was gonna kill you after I was done with Wolverine."
Well, inherently, I think Nikolai is a good guy.
Yeah.
There's a point in the comic he says when he's having a conversation with Wolverine before they fight. He says, "Unlike you, I've never killed anybody."
Right.
So inherently, he's a good.
So he throws him at Wolverine and he just chops him up.
Yeah, he just gets destroyed there.
But I like how Wolverine tells him, "You're my dog. I beat you. You're my dog. No matter what, look at you, and you always end up like this. And this is how it's going to end. Me standing over you, beaten like a dog." He's like, "Fuck you, Wolverine."
But Wolverine kills Sabretooth, but finds no solace in the revenge. So it was even worth it, all that delay. It was going to be the same effect. He still has anger in his heart. Nikolai pulls out a flaming magical sword given to him by his auntie Magic.
Yep.
Wolverine uses they go back and forth saying, we're going to have this battle, but it's going to be the same. If you're going to win and you're going to regenerate, or if I kill you, still going to regenerate. And Wolverine says, "Well, I still have Forge's neutralizer. I'm going to use it on myself. Would that be fair enough for you?" So he grabs the neutralizer, points at himself, and supposedly that's supposed to, neutralize the powers and regenerating ability. Some weird. I thought this almost jumped a shark when I saw this scene, but then I let it go, and it actually was worth it. So with the sword, Nikolai bounces it onto the ground, and it opens up a gateway to Limbo. And Wolverine falls into it. Nikolai jumps down, and they actually have a battle in hell. Whatever, it's a comic book, right?
Yeah. Well, Magic can do shit like that. That's why that sword did it.
That flaming sword is nice.
Yeah.
So they have the fight. Wolverine actually even grabs a demon, smacks Nikolai across the face. He gets burned, and there's a funny line. He says, "Oh, it burns." And Wolverine says, "Motherfucker, everything burns in hell."
Yeah.
But Wolverine actually is defeated by Nikolai. What do you think, Cobra? Did he let him? The Wolverine let Nikolai beat him,
Yeah.
or he actually won fair and square?
No, he let him. He tells it. He says it. It's revealed.
Well, it could go both ways. It's not really that he said.
At this point, the reader doesn't know. Yeah.
Right. So he loses, and Nikolai says, "Okay, I finally got him." And he says he's dead. So he walks out. He climbs back up out of the hole and closes the hole, leaving Wolverine in hell and limbo. And Wolverine gets back up. He heals from the sword injury, and he says to himself, "I hope this was enough for Nikolai, that he found his revenge and could move on."
Right. He says also that he was playing possum, and he
the neutralizer.
The light. He tweaked the light not to take his powers away.
Right. Well, what I was asking you, do you think that Nikolai beat him fair and square, regardless if he had the regeneration ability?
Oh, no way. He held back, bro.
Okay.
He's a kid, bro. Somebody else.
That last part where he just said it, he's like, I hope that was enough for him, would lead me to believe he did that so the dude could just move on. That's what I get from that last part.
Yeah, he took the fall.
So he don't want to fuck him up, so he lets him leave. Yeah.
Because he knows he's still an innocent,
Yeah. So he lets him believe a lie, like the noble lie, they say.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And he'll never see me again. Hopefully he'll never see me again, and he can move on with his life.
Yeah, because he's stuck in hell now.
No, Wolverine is stuck in hell now.
Right.
When all the demons are coming after him, he just lays waste to all the demons. He actually comes across like the king demon in Limbo, and like within seconds he just decapitates this guy, and he says, "Move on over. This is my throne now."
Yeah. So he comes across like a big goon, kills him, goes to, I guess, Satan or whoever, and tells him, "Hey, bub, you're in my seat."
I don't think this is Satan. I think this is just a major demon from Limbo, and he says,
"Yeah, okay. Oh, this isn't hell. It's Limbo. Okay."
Yeah. So he takes him out, and one of the plane, So takes him out too, and he says, "That's my seat," and that's how the story ends for this issue, which I think could be closure for the whole series.
Yep. Because
a miniseries?
If they don't let this be the closure, then they ruining the whole. We don't need more. That should be it.
He got both of them got their revenge, and basically,
Wolverine
didn't find any solace in that. It was it was still with the same feelings of anger and all that. So it's nothing.
Wolverine's revenge. So I give it 2 thumbs up for the whole series.
For the whole series, yeah, definitely worth a read.
I like no bullshit.
Not worth a read. Definitely read it if you like Wolverine comics.
Yeah, definitely get into it. So what's funny is we're both coordinating, me and Chizzle, earlier, and then I'm like, "Oh, dude, read the issue 2." What I read was High Republic Ewok joint. High Republic, Red, whatever. And that is fire as fuck. Because there's like Forlom in it, Wickets in it, a bunch of Ewoks, and they're fighting, and they're talking English. And I was like, dude, what is he talking about? This shit's fire. And then I realized, I read the wrong copy.
He's telling me, he's like, dude, the cameos are great, everything. And I was like, oh, fuck, I'm going to go. All right, let me go.
Oh, this is before you read the book?
Yeah, he's telling me, dude, I read the wrong one.
Well, he messaged me, "Yo, do you know where you can find Wolverine issue 6?"
We're only on 5.
It's only on 5.
Good old C-Dad, right? All right, so we always have a lot of fun on this show. Let's go into our cool covers as we move on with the show. Bring it up. Why does it take forever? There we go. All right, so that was who is these fuckers? I just thought it was cool. Falcon Man or whatever.
Oh yeah, that's an old.
Isn't that like from the universe of like Speed Racer or some shit?
Yeah, something like that. I'm not too familiar with it, but
yeah, I don't even know what the fuck that is.
That was really popular. Yeah,
I was never one of those Speed Racer geeks.
Well, this cartoon, this was an anime that when we were growing up, when we were young, this was out. Yeah, I never followed it though, but it does have a big following.
Nice cover.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I remember
I like
this
that
movie.
cover. Yeah.
This movie scared the shit out of me when I was a kid for years, bro. Brains. Bro, the tar zombie murked me, bro. I was a pussy too back then when it came to like fucking horror movies, bro. I was so scared. I used to cry. My mom used to get mad. Go in the other room. All this old shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're you little asshole. Like, literally, I thought my name was you little asshole till I was about 13.
the horror movie that fucked me up was Poltergeist. Not Poltergeist, sorry.
That was weak.
Exorcist.
That didn't scare me actually.
With Linda Blair. Oh my god, that scared the shit out of me.
Speaking of Linda Blair, what's funny is my tia's. I didn't realize it when I was young. My tia was she was a lesbian. So I never knew why Sonia. I always thought they just had a sleepover every night. But anyway, they slept in the same bed. And then when I got older, I realized I guess my tia was hot for that chick, whatever her name is, the actress. And for some reason, we went to the movies. I don't think they meant to take me with them. But Linda Blair has this movie, and it's hardcore as fuck, bro. Like, her sister gets raped, and she kills all the guys who raped the sister, and there's hella nudity. You see Linda Blair butt naked in the bathtub, and she got mad bush. I forget what it's called. But like
IMDb that shit.
Yeah.
Bro, it's like Linda Blair gets revenge. She's like the Punisher. But while she's like the fucking what do you call it? The when they're having the when the fools are training in the movie. What do they call that?
Montage?
Montage. The montage of her thinking of her sister is her butt naked in the bathtub and bush sticking out of the water, bro. I'm telling you. The bush is out of the water, bro. And I'm like, yeah, did you know I'm watching this too?
Holy shit.
And now that I'm older, I'm thinking, oh, she heard that bitch was naked in a movie and we went to go see it. All right. It's good art, but I'm not reading it. All right, here we go with this shit again. So
another number one.
2 months back, we started with the Spider-Man, the 8 Deaths, and it was an 8-part series with Dr. Doom, and he had to die 8 times or whatever. So that ended, and I guess that ends the whole Spider-Man story arc again. And this is the reset to number 1 again. New writer, new fucking artist. Have at it. Excuse me.
What
up, Alberto? So,
too many number ones, man. Too many.
Yeah, man. That kills it. That's the number 1. Like.
Nice. Yeah. March cover.
Little throwback. I keep coming back to this book, bro. This is the second week I brought it up. It's a hardcover and it's called Nightwing.
You gotta get it.
Or and it looks. I gotta check it out, dude. I just thought this was cool for all the barbarians out there. Yeah,
that's a nice cover.
These some old school joints. Crom.
Those price points pretty good. 30 and 40.
What happened?
Are those price
I guess
points
they would be okay.
book value?
I wouldn't know, dude. I mean, in my opinion, I wouldn't want to pay that for those, but you know, I'm not really into buying big books anyways. Some people might be. That's a steal. Okay, that was it for that.
All right.
Oh Lord, I gotta stop saying wait and remember to promote Oh Lord. I'm trying to make a movement here.
Oh Lord.
Oh Lord is a shit. All right, guys. Fuck, dude, we've only been on for 30 minutes. Fucking rushing through this one, I guess.
Yeah.
All right. Well, fuck, dude.
When you're prepared and everything, you can fucking knock it out.
All right, we knocked it out pretty quick. No diddy.
Hey,
All right,
you
let's
didn't fuck
start
up nothing. You were able to get through everything.
Hey.
You didn't fuck up no jokes or
Show's not
Hey.
over. Oh Lord.
Okay.
All right,
Hallelujah.
let's get. All right, let's get into some more fun. So everybody knows. So if this is our fucking mascot, no doubt. So everybody knows the road is upon us. If WrestleMania is in 11 days, this has have to happen like this weekend, right? Broadcast, if you're out there, can get some answers.
Right?
All right. Well, here's our dumpskies.
Oh yeah. But you didn't get it in the beginning though.
Bro, it's hella long. So that lady's like trying to staple that down.
Yeah. She was trying to keep the tarp down on like what, her grill or something.
Yeah.
So windy.
that
that tarp consumed her. It just ate her up. Look at that.
Hold your breath, girl.
Struggles.
Oh. You think she farted when she was in there?
And over again. So
all right.
she's still there from like 10 days ago.
What was funny when I first watched this, I thought she was like on a roof. It's really
the way the camera was. Yeah.
See, don't it look like a roof?
Yeah, from that angle. Yeah.
What's roof, precious?
Yeah.
El techo.
See, it looks like she's on a shed. And then walk.
Damn.
She's like, I'm gonna fucking die. Then I thought she was gonna be Batman.
If she was 50 pounds lighter, she'd be flying.
What? That's not a tarp. That's got to be something else. And look, it's dragging that thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like, anchored herself down.
She would have flown like a squirrel with wings.
All right, let's get like this one should be good.
Let's see this one.
I got a dumpski on deck, but I gotta edit it.
You will never. Lucero, point. You ready? Come on.
Drunk bitches in the hotel. Damn.
Hey, hold that bitch.
And she's laughing. She don't know that she's dead.
Look, they're just laughing.
Oh my Lord! What are we gonna do?
See, that did that perfect, dude. So I guess the girls will be girls and drunk in the hallway. She must have tried it first and then didn't work, and she's like, "Come on, girl. This is fire. Look how somebody signed this bitch."
Never. Lucero, point. You ready? Come on.
Damn. T-bone that bitch right into the door.
Fuck that hoe up. Look, they don't give a shit.
I can't.
Well, look at the girl who's
Oh my
right next to her.
Lord!
It looks like
What
a
are we gonna
freaking linebacker.
do?
Took her completely off her feet.
You can't
Wow.
let the girls go beat you up. And you're a man.
Yeah, well, they were not right sized, like sized up right.
No.
Big Baby put all that shoulder into that shit. Too.
No. One's a size 2 and the other one's a size what?
15?
32.
Oh, Lord.
Shit.
Like, way. All right, well, fuck, dude. I think we ran through everything like a horror fucking.
Oh, there's the fuck up right there.
Like, I don't know. Yeah. Latin Legion Sunday. What? Whoa.
You okay?
Uh-oh. Oh, Lord. We're being hacked. So what do you got? You got like some special thing you're doing.
Yeah, we got a crossover with the Lazy Boys this Sunday. That's a Green Geek.
Well, that's all it is a crossover. I thought it was like it's a double stream though, right?
Yes, a simul stream. Yep.
No,
we can actually do that here too, man. I just saw that.
Yeah, I just added it because I fucking paid for the shit, old Lord. All right, anything special you Chiz?
Not really. I've been taking a little bit of a break. You know, I've been working my ass off. So next month or so, I'm taking a little bit of a break. So I don't really got a whole lot going on.
After the poke show?
Yeah, I got I did happen to piss off dude from Retro Blasting on I Got a Bad Feeling About This. So
yeah,
I'm gonna do a little bit of research. Yeah, I'm gonna do a little bit of research on, and that's gonna be my next episode. But
Yes, sir.
yeah,
And
I'm
I
gonna take
would
my
kind of
time.
like to convey fuck retro blasting.
Yeah, fuck him.
You don't want the smoke. If you got a problem with us, you got a problem with my people, you got a problem with us.
Word.
All right. Thanks for everybody showing up. Links, Hoodcast, Toy Addict, Alberto, and you know the regional suspects. If you're watching the replay, thanks for watching. Hit the sub, like. Let's get this shit to a hundo. And Hoodcast AF, wherever podcasts are available. Jonathan the Fallen.
Right.
Check out the Hood Mania.
And before we go, if you already subscribed and you have family members, children who have YouTube accounts,
Yeah.
put them on and make them subscribe.
Yeah. And if you like sleeved up, tatted, fucking 46-year-old guys in prison, go ahead and message them. Doing a stretch. One love to my brother. You know I love you, Doc. I hope you've seen this and laughed your ass off. All right. We're out of here. Bye.
Peace.
That's usually